Good morning and happy Guru Purnima. It's the full moon today, and it's a very auspicious and special one because on this full moon we recognize the grace of the Guru. And in India, this is a very big deal. And I wanted to take a moment to invite you and sort of engage you in this process because it's actually happening in a planetary level, whether or not you're conscious of it. But when you are conscious of it, you could engage it more fully and use it more fruitfully. So today's Guru Purnima, it's the day that it is said the first transmission of yogic science, which is how to conjoin the personal and the universal, um, where the split between what we consider human and what we consider divine, the perceived split comes to be healed. There is This is recognized as the ultimate goal, intention, ultimate purpose of a human life in the Eastern traditions. And today, there's a potency in the field of blessing. And it's an opportunity to really invite, invoke, and imbibe that. So I wanna speak a little bit about the word itself. The word guru is so, I want to say, bastardized in the culture now. Everyone and everywhere is like, guru this and guru that, and you stick a ma at the end of your name or a g at the end of your name, and you start to become this person that people bow down to. And of course that has some merit, like just the field as it organizes around people who wear that aura, something happens. And traditionally, a guru is the person who leads you from the dark to the light within you. And the external guru, the human guru, this is a deep wisdom in the culture that recognizes that we are social animals, we have a social nervous system, and it is easier. It's a bridge of sorts for when we can see our own image in another person as the path to the light, which is ultimately our own true nature. So the word guru means that which leads from dark to light. And something happens in the process of praying to, of actually invoking the grace of someone bigger than yourself, someone who you hold sacred. Because you start to make a relationship with that dimension of yourself. Ultimately, I am a reflection of you. Ultimately, the roses, the flowers, the trees, the mountains, everybody around you is a reflection of you in the great mirror of life. So when you make relation with the outer guru, so to speak, until there is an inner and outer world split, that starts to evoke and expand and really illuminate the internal GPS, guru positioning system, the inner guru in you, the part of you that is longing for this, longing behind all longings, for illumination, for inspiration, for enlightenment, which is to be completely engaged in the world and yet not be soiled by experience, but grow and expand through this life. It is a beautiful day in whatever way you do this. If you don't pray, and if you're like me when I was younger, I understand the reticence to bow down to anything but yourself. And that's great. Don't. but find something that you hold sacred and invoke it. I always knew, even when I identified as an atheist, I had a deep reverence for life. I had a deep, I mean, like, moved to tears standing in nature, moved to tears looking at the laws of physics, moved to tears doing time warp equations at the beauty and the wonder of creation. I held it sacred. I knew in my bones that there was a magic and a mystery and an aliveness that was the music behind everything that we see, right? So honoring that music in your own way, whatever it is for you, and inviting grace. You have come here, you have not come here alone. You have parents who ushered you in through their physical bodies. You have eaten the fruits of this earth. You've made yourself a body. Isn't that amazing? You share the world with other humans. Isn't that incredible? So, whatever you hold sacred, I can't find anything that isn't. But today we invoke that grace. And personally speaking for myself, today is the day that I sit and I feel the gift of the lineage of light that I have descended from, that I'm ascending into, that is surrounding me, and the gift of all the gurus of all time, of all lineages, all traditions, all ages, the blessings that they have left in a palpable way for us all to use to grow on our own path. And today I invoke that grace and I take a step towards myself, knowing that life will take 10 steps towards me. And I ask for help because, at this point, I'm beyond theism and atheism. Everything is my guru, everything is my teacher, everything is God. There is nothing outside God. And I want magnificent support to help me cross the great water, as we say in India, to cross the shore from where I am to where I have come here to go. We've all shown up here in these bodies as human beings with the privilege of this human life. Let's use it. Let's use it to live into our deepest purpose with our greatest vibrance and our greatest joy. Why would we not? Why would you settle for anything less? Today is that day. Renew your commitment to live your fullest life, to hold the fire that you came here to live into, and not settle for a life of complacency, of just getting by, because you've come here to do bigger things than that. So today I renew my commitment to receiving directly from life, even as I serve directly the life that I touch. Today, I renew my commitment to show up and serve in all the roles that I've taken on: a teacher, a facilitator, a writer, a speaker, a daughter, a friend. I was going to say mother. Well, in some ways, a mother. All the roles that we play, all the ways that we contribute, all the ways that we serve life, may they be amplified for the highest good of all there is, especially for everywhere you touch the world directly. I'm sending you a big blessing. And on this day, the invitation for you is to listen, is to really listen. Who or what points the way from the dark to the light? Who or what for me is that guide through intensity, through the hardship, into more expansiveness, more joy, more wonder, more alignment with Source? To that, I give my devotion. To that, I offer the heart of my devotion, my practice. And maybe you start to make some space in your day to bridge between those dimensions, the inner guru and the outer guru. Blessings to you. Happy Guru Purnima. And actually, I should say, if this resonates, right, if this way of speaking and my invitation resonates with you, consider joining me for some of the things that I'm up to. I'm teaching Embodiment Lab this month at Open Circle. I am teaching energetic basics, a skill set to anchor into grounded presence so you have an aligned reference to be able to invoke grace more easily in any situation, anytime, anywhere. And then I'm opening another cohort of the body class on embodiment, on awakening and healing, walking together in community. That starts in September. So if you're interested in any of this, if you're touched by anything I said, please write to me. I love hearing from you. And blessings to you today. Renew your commitment to your own path, and the universe will support you tenfold.